Welcome to my channel, Travel Guide. Boeing's next new aircraft in 2025. As of November 2025, Boeing's next new aircraft landscape blends near-term certifications with early-stage innovations amid recovery from safety challenges. The 777X enters service in 2028 after delays, while a nascent single-aisle successor to the 737 MAX, potentially dubbed the 737 replacement or revived new midsize airplane, NMA, rumored 797, is in conceptual design. Defense wins like the next-generation air dominance, NGAD, fighter ad momentum, and sustainable concepts like the blended wing body, BWB, progress via NASA partnerships. With a $2.4 million pilot demand forecast driving 43,600 new jets needed globally by 2044, Boeing eyes efficiency gains of 20–50% for net zero goals. 777X, the imminent widebody flagship, Boeing's 777X family, comprising the 777 9-passenger, 426 seats, 7,285 nmi range, and 777 8 freighter, expected 2028, represents the nearest new commercial aircraft, with first deliveries slipping to 2028 due to certification hurdles and 2024 strikes. As of October 2025, 565 orders from 12 customers, e.g., Emirates 205, fuel production at Everett factory, where parts fabrication began July 2025. Featuring GE9X engines for 10% better fuel efficiency than the 777-300ER, it boasts folding wingtips for gate compatibility and a 20% lighter composite wing. NGAD fighter, defense's bold leap. In March 2025, Boeing secured the U.S. Air Force's next-generation air dominance, NGAD, contract for a sixth-generation stealth fighter, succeeding the F-22 Raptor. This crewed platform integrates AI-driven drones for loyal wingman ops, emphasizing hypersonic speeds and directed energy weapons. Valued at billions, it leverages Boeing's F-15EX heritage, with prototypes eyed for 2030 service. CEO Kelly Ortberg hailed it as a significant investment in advanced manufacturing, supporting 400,000 U.S. jobs. 737 MAX successor, early conceptual stirrings. Reports from September 2025 reveal Boeing in initial design for a clean-sheet single-aisle jet to replace the 737 MAX by the 2030s, focusing on flight deck layout. CEO Ortberg met Rolls-Royce in February 2025 to discuss ultra-high bypass engines, potentially ditching CFM56 tradition for 20% efficiency gains. Amid Airbus A321neo dominance, this addresses a 70% narrow-body market share, with analysts estimating $15.25 billion development costs to recapture lost orders. New Midsize Airplane, NMA, 797, revival. The shelved NMA, rebranded as the Boeing 797, gained traction in 2025 with Washington state incentives for Northwest production alongside 737-777X lines. Aiming for 220,270 seats and 5,000 nmi range, it targets the middle of the market gap between 737 and 787, using composites for 25% fuel savings. Boeing's September 2024 labor deal earmarked Puget Sound for its assembly, with market studies projecting 4,000–5,000 sales by 2045, though launch awaits engine maturity. Blended wing body, BWB, Demonstrator advances. Boeing's NASA-partnered X-48B legacy evolves into 2025's Sustainable Flight Demonstrator, SFD, targeting a 30% emissions cut via hybrid electric propulsion. A subscale BWB model flew in January 2025 at Pendleton UAS range, validating low-drag aerodynamics for 2027 full-scale tests. This flying wing design boosts lift by 30–40%, ideal for trans-Pacific routes, with Boeing eyeing commercial variants post-2030 to meet ICAO net zero standards. Production ramp-up and supply chain fixes. FAA approval in October 2025 lifted the 737 MAX cap to 42 per month from 38, signaling quality progress after 2024's door plug incident. Boeing delivered 150+ jets in Q3 2025, with 787 rates hitting 5 per month en route to 10 by 2026. A $3.1 million FAA fine for violations underscores reforms, including Spirit AeroSystems integration, to clear a 6,000 airplane backlog and stabilize finances. Qatar Airways record order boost. May 2025's historic $96 billion deal for up to 210 widebodies, 137 87s and 30,777X, marked Boeing's largest widebody commitment, witnessed by President Trump. This 400,000 job generator underscores Middle East demand, fleet doubling by 2044, with 787s offering 25% fuel savings and Starliner-like cabin innovations. It offsets 737 woes, funding R&D for next-gen programs. Sustainability imperative driving innovation. Boeing's 2025 commercial market outlook forecasts 43,600 new jets, 60% single-aisle, with emerging markets claiming 50% of the fleet. BWB and SFD initiatives align with White House climate plans, targeting 85% subsonic speeds on SAF blends. Virtual Airplane Procedures Trainer, VAPT, launch aids pilot training for hybrid designs, while 777X's 12% CO2 reduction sets benchmarks. Market pressures and competitor shadows. Airbus's A321XLR erodes Boeing's narrowbody edge, prompting NMA urgency. Analysts warn of 60% market loss without a 757-767th bridge. Boeing's $2.7 billion Patriot missile contracts and KC-46 tanker expansions, 183 total, diversify revenue, but 737 grounding scars demand $50 billion for a true successor. Ortberg prioritizes recovery first, delaying launches until digital tools mature. Future Horizon, 2030's transformation. By 2030, Boeing envisions BWB integrated fleets for 50% efficiency leaps, with NGAD tech trickling to civilians. A $745 million loan for upgrades and Starlink Wi-Fi rollouts enhance appeal. Voted innovative despite setbacks, Boeing's 2025 pivot from 777X entry to 737 sketches positions it for green growth, eyeing 30% premium capacity amid 20-year demand for 2.4 million aviation pros. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.